Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to this exciting episode 2 of the Sb1 Sign Trailer Project. Sb1 meaning Senate Bill number 1 in California, where they increased the gas tax by 12 cents. It threw everybody into this big panic. Anyways, so I have some time has passed since I did the last video, naturally, and for one thing, I had a little vacation, did some time off. We have our projects we're doing. I've just been busy. So I finally got some time to work on some of the Sb1 and to put it together in the video. I'm in my studio right now, which is at my house. Got my headphones on, and they're really not serving any purpose whatsoever because I'm filming this on my iPhone. I just thought they looked cool in the video, so got my camera in back of me for little effects. And I don't even use that camera when I film my videos. I use my iPhone 6 all the time anyways. So without further adu, let's jump into episode 2. And today we're going to be adding some of the EC films and stuff to the sign. Will we finish the sign in this episode? I don't know. You just have to stay tuned and find out. Coming at you right now, episode 2. Alright, I'm back. I got this all weeded out. I'm going to apply some transfer tape to it. This is 36 inches wide and about 6 feet long. So what I'm going to do is I have a roll of transfer tape up here. I usually use 3M, but I'm trying this brand. It's a little cheaper, and it's really handy to get. I can call it in one day and it's delivered the next. It's from Denko. So what I do is I have the end of it will be facing outwards. So you have the sticky end here. I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to bring it underneath the roller. And back up to the top. And what I started to do is I put this little bolt through my dowel up top here. Actually, it's not really a dowel, it's a piece of conduit. And I put that little bolt there, so when I slide it over, I know that's where it's going to stop, and it doesn't allow the roll to walk that way. What I found out though is I tried putting another one on this side, and it pinches it in there, and it'll wrinkle if you don't, because it does need to be able to walk a little bit. So now what I'll do is I'll put my roller down. I leave about 3-4 inches, enough on the back side that I can grab it. I adjust my pressure when I roll like this to 30 pounds. A lighter pressure seems to work out a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'll just line it up. And I got lines on my table, but they seem to disappear after a while, so I'll try to get some reference lines, get it in there as straight as I can. Then what I'll do is I'll just start to kind of crank the handle a little bit. See how it'll feed in. It'll have a tendency, the tape will want to stick to the roller, so you'll have to just come on the other side, pull it through until you get it started. And then you just kind of roll it out. What I'm going to do is trim off the back side of that sticky transfer tape. Anybody that works with this transfer tape knows it sticks to everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to roll this out now. I think what I'll do is I'll try to, well, I'll just roll it out all the way. Okay, looks like we have another successful roll here. Just cut this and show you what would happen here now. Is I got the whole thing covered, and it is absolutely perfect. There's not a bubble, a wrinkle, anything in it. I mean, it's just nice and smooth. So this is going to lay out really nice. I don't have any, okay, continuing on, what I've done is I have laid out this sign so that I have it on the top part. There's no border on the bottom, but up at the top there is. So I'm going to put a 5/8 inch border around it. I rounded this corner to match the top, and then the bottom is just going to be straight. So what I do is I have a bunch of these levels, and this one's marked out for 5/8 or 0.625. And I made a little series of marks with my grease pencil along the line here so that it's all lined up perfect. Well, as close to perfect as I can get it. And what I can do is I can see through the transfer tape enough. I use those black marks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start lining them up so that I get it really close. It's right on. Okay, so now I have it perfectly lined up. So what I'm going to try to do, I was telling you I'm fighting that table, that refrigerator, because I made it a refrigerator blocking my space. Keep all my waters and stuff in there. I found it alongside the road, so it's a good road to find somebody who dumps it off. It still works good. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to do half of this sign at a time and kind of see how it works out. So I will do, if I roll this way, I can roll 3 feet this way. So we'll try 3 feet this way. Some people will put Rapid Tack on and then they apply the decal. Me, I just choose to roll it on without it. It's called Rapid Tack. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take a rag real quick. I want to remove those marks that I put with that black China marker so that they don't show through onto the side that I'm going to transfer over. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this backing back. Cut it off with my little cutter here. And with some clean hands, make sure you keep your hands clean. Don't touch that EC because it's gonna, you'll leave a fingerprint or something. I just take the palm of my hand and just kind of guide it along. Nice, slow, easy pressure. Easy on the roller so it rolls out nice and neat. I've adjusted my pressure on my roller because when I used this the last time for this, it was at 30 pounds. So I put my roller, I keep it 80 to 90 pounds, maybe towards the 90 pound side. So what I have now is I have half of it on there. Looks like it's really good on there, no air bubbles that I can see. Now I'm going to have to flip this thing around because I'm not going to have enough room to slide the sign all the way out. So. Okay, hey, it worked. How about that? But I think I touched the other side over there with my fingers. Okay, excited to see how this is going to turn out here. On this side. And then what we'll do is we'll just peel the transfer tape off. Oh yeah, I think it turned out really nice. Let's see if I can get it turned around here so we can kind of see what it looks like. All right, there's the top part of my sign, your tax dollars at work, rebuilding California. Next, I'm going to have the logos that I'm going to put in. I was telling you, I have some big logos made that are 18 inches. I haven't got back from my supplier yet. But there's that phase done. And it's almost quitting time, so I'm going to knock off for the day. And I'll come back tomorrow and do some more work on it. Bummer, I know what you're thinking. We didn't finish it. That's right. So we'll finish it up on the next episode. I'll finish the sign. I'll have it all ready, except for the logos that are going to go on there. I'm still waiting for my supplier to make those. In the meantime, I'll be working on the trailer itself. I'll show you a little video. Well, I'll tell you what, special little treat. Let's add that in right now. Stand by. All right, here, everybody. I'm going to unveil a little part of the before Sb1 Sign Trailer, the heavily anticipated trailer that's going to be hitting Napa County roads soon. I have this old trailer that's just been sitting in the yard. It's an old 3M trailer made by 3M. It has that old flip technology, like a message board that will tell you, oh, road work ahead and stuff. It no longer works. The computer system inside of it is fried. 3M doesn't make parts anymore. We've tried for years to get it fixed. No parts are available. You could buy some parts for it, but by the time we figured out we could get all the parts for the machine, it's cheaper to buy a new one. You can almost buy one new one and another half of one for the price. So anyways, I take this trailer. This is kind of like the before. I wanted to show everybody the before what it looks like. It had a solar panel that would flip up too. I've removed the solar panel already. And what's going to happen, we're going to haul this out to our site, and we're going to leave it there. It's got a crank handle. And it lifts up. That used to be the old message that would flash there. It doesn't work anymore. The characters, some of the boards are burned out. The computer system doesn't work. Batteries are dead. Just old. Anyways, that Sb1 sign is going to cover this whole black area here. So now when you're driving down the road, you're going to see that Sb1, your tax dollars at work. And you'll know, there's where my money's going. So I'll put one sign on one side. Then on the other side of the board, I'll mount the other sign. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But this is what all the hype is about. The Sb1 Trailer Sign Project. Custom built by the sign man himself. So it's kind of like a little idea my boss came up with, and he says, hey, what if we take that old trailer and put a message on it? I said, got it. I'll take care of it. So this is what we're doing. His thing is, he's the what, I'm the how. You don't care how I do it, just get it done. He tells me what he wants. How I do it, that's up to me. So, and then when you're done with the project, you can haul the trailer back, but for the most part, it'll probably stay out in the field in that area we're working. And then when it comes time to bring the sign in, crank it back down, secure it with some straps, and away you go. On to the next project. Alright, so here's what our Sb1 trailer is going to be all about. I've been talking about it now for a little while in the first episode, now in the second episode, giving you kind of a little glimpse of what it's going to be. So stay tuned. You'll never believe what this baby's going to transform into. That's why I wanted to show you the before, and then when you see the after, you will be blown away. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, there's a little peek into the Sb1 hype, what it's all about. You're probably looking at it and going, he's nuts, but not quite done. Remember on that where you crank it up and that whole board rises up? Well, that whole board is going to be taken off, and then we're going to just have the signs, you know, butted up on the frame that's left. So that'll be gone, the top part. Naturally, it'll all be cleaned up and everything. Still in good condition, really dirty. It's been sitting out in the dirt for a long time. And so that's what the hype's all about. That's going to be part of the Sb1 Sign Project, and you won't believe the transformation this thing is going to go through. Sign Man will not disappoint you. Alrighty, thought I'd slip that little tease in, kind of keep you going. That's it for this episode 2. We'll have episode 3. I'll be adding the rest of the parts to the sign when I get my logos in. I'm still waiting for. And anyways, hope you enjoyed this exciting, groundbreaking episode. Alrighty, as always, thanks for watching.